Hello everyone, SuperBricks37 here, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at my top 25 LEGO Winter 2022 sets. Most of these sets release on January 1st, 2022, but a few of them do release later in March of 2022. But before we get started, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe down below for more, as all your support is very much appreciated. So now, let's get started. The first set we're going to be taking a look at is in the number 25 spot, and it is the LEGO Ninjago 71761 Zane's Power Up Mech Evo, which has 95 pieces, retails for $10 USD, and releases on January 1st of 2022. And this set might be a surprising set for some, because I'm not normally a big Ninjago collector, but I think for 10 bucks, this is a pretty nice looking mech, and I think it's got some pretty interesting pieces as well that will make it pretty cool to see for the rest of these Ninjago sets that also might include some of these mechs. And I think the Zane figure and the Snake villain figure as well are pretty awesome figures to include. In the number 24 spot, we have a LEGO Minecraft set, which is 21181, which is the Rabbit Ranch, which has 340 pieces and retails for $30 USD, and also releases on January 1st. This is one of the cutest Minecraft sets that they've got going on this year. Not the cutest, but one of the cutest. Where it's got a nice build for a rabbit, as well as a little side build for a little TNT explosion. And I really like the figures that are included in the set as well. I think it's a pretty nice variety. And getting the rabbit pieces, or rabbit builds rather, is pretty cool in just a cheap $30 set. So yeah, that's going to do it for number 24. In spot number 25, or in spot number 23 rather, we have another LEGO Minecraft set, which is the 21177, the Creeper Ambush, which has 72 pieces, retails for $10 USD, and releases on January 1st, 2022 as well. And this is the smallest of the LEGO Minecraft sets, being at only $10. But it actually has an exclusive figure, which is really awesome. It's got that creeper that is halfway blown up, halfway charged, however you want to look at it. And then it also just has a pretty simple Steve figure, nothing we haven't seen before. But I think the star of that set is definitely the creeper figure, which is why I think I may end up getting multiple of these sets, because I am planning on doing a little Minecraft display sometime next year, so keep an eye out for that. And other than the figures, I think that getting the baby chicken piece is pretty cool, as well as the baby pig piece as well. Moving on to the number 22 set is a LEGO City set, which is 60350, which is the Lunar Research Base, which has 786 pieces and retails for $120 USD, where it releases on March 1st. This is one of the few sets in this list that doesn't actually release on January 1st, but it was revealed with the rest of the set, so I thought may as well go ahead and include it in the list. And this set is very overpriced for what it is, but I still really like the set. That's why it's so low on the ranking. Where it's got a really nice moon base with some nice larger pieces, a couple of smaller vehicles, and some pretty generic LEGO City Spaceman figures. But I think the highlight of the set is definitely the main building itself with the hangar. I really like the big dome over top of it with the hangar underneath it, and the little side shuttle that you can see over on the right side of the picture is pretty awesome as well. Moving on, in the number 21 spot, we actually have our first LEGO Friends set, which you'll see a couple of those in this list as well, which is a little bit unusual. And this one is the 41201 Street Food Market, which comes with 592 pieces and retails for $50 USD, where it releases on January 1st. This set is such a unique set for LEGO Friends, and for LEGO in general, where we're getting not only a food truck, but a couple of other smaller restaurants as well, which really helps liven up a city and makes it feel a lot more realistic, because Anywhere in a metropolitan area, especially in the United States, you're going to see areas like this, where it's just a bunch of smaller restaurants, some food trucks, a little eating area, and it just helps bring the city to life. I think my favorite building of the whole set is the Chinese restaurant, just because I like the whole Asian architecture, and I think it looks really nice. The taco truck is pretty cool. I think the face on the taco is a little bit creepy, but I think that can just be swapped out, especially if it's a sticker, it can just leave the sticker off. And the little carrot stand or vegetable stand is pretty cool as well. The eating area is a little bit generic, but I do like the flags that go from the lamppost to the lamppost. I think those look pretty cool. The next set on the list is actually the LEGO Minifigures Series 22, which also releases on January 1st, and they retail for $5 USD per figure. And I think this series is a little bit disappointing overall, but there are a couple pretty cool figures in here, such as the Alien figure, which has that purple classic spaceman torso, as well as the really cool and unique use of that antenna piece to use it as eye stalks, as well as the hazmat suit guy that you can see all the way up in the top right hand corner. I think that's a pretty unique figure as well. A couple other highlights are the horse girl with the baby horse, as well as the little tricycle wheelchair Olympic guy, which is pretty cool. And the chili peppers, pretty cool figure as well. Moving on to the number 19 spot, we have our first LEGO Mario set of the wave, which we will see a few more of them later on in the list as well. And that is the 71399 Luigi's Mansion Entryway, which has 504 pieces and retails for $40 USD, where it releases on January 1st. And this set is the only one of the 3 Luigi's Mansion sets that are on this list, but you do have to get the smallest Luigi's Mansion set to get the suit attachment for Luigi. But I think this is the best of them, where you get a really nice facade of the mansion, as well as you get the little Polterpup and another ghost build as well. So you can get a couple of unique enemies that you can spread around your Mario courses if you wanted to. And I think the play features in this part of the Luigi's Mansion are really awesome as well. With the sliding door, you can get go in from the beginning to the end. And yeah, with all the little hidden details as well. I think this set's a pretty awesome one. Moving on to the next set, which is number 18 set in the list, is the LEGO City 60351, which is the Rocket Launch Center. And that includes 1,010 pieces and retails for $150 USD. And it is again a March 1st release instead of a January 1st. And they've been doing a couple of these little launch terminal sets. And if you guys don't know, I am very into space and space travel because I am actually studying in school to be an aerospace engineer. So all these kind of sets always interest me. And this one, I think, not only has a really good looking rocket, but it also has a couple of really nice side buildings as well. And I think if we were able to integrate this set into the city, I think it would make a really nice area for the city to have just a whole rocket area. So yeah, that's going to be it for the number 18 set. Number 17, we have another LEGO City set, which is the 60327, which is the horse transporter, which has 190 pieces and retails for $20 USD, where it releases on January 1st. And this set is just a cute little $20 great vehicle set. I really like the build for the trailer, and the truck is the little SUV Jeep looking truck as well. But I think the trailer and the horse piece is definitely a standout, where I'm excited to see what's actually inside of that trailer, where if it's any like feeding rooms or anything, or if it's just room to shove the horse up in there. And I think inclusion of the little husky is really cool as well. And the 2 figures are pretty awesome, just some normal civilian figures. Moving on to the number 16 set, we actually have the first of the LEGO Star Wars little accessory packs, which is the 40557 Defense of Hoth, which has 64 pieces and retails for $15 USD. And it also releases on January 1st. And this set, I do like this one a little bit less than I do the Clone Trooper one, which you will see later in the list. but I think this is definitely more useful right now, where you get the 3 Hoth Rebel Troopers, and you get 3 turrets as well. And with all the other Hoth sets that are out right now, I think people are going to be buying a lot of these. So if you want 1 or 2, I would recommend you get them quick, because I feel like they may sell out fairly quickly. But yeah, I really like the builds for the turrets. The dish turret is a little bit small, but I think it does fit, especially if you get the smaller scale AT-AT instead of the UCS one. I think those dish turrets would fit really nicely. And yeah, it's just essentially just a battle pack with 1 less figure, which does suck, but I think it's alright. And I think this is how we're going to be seeing battle packs in the future. Moving on to the number 15 set is actually the other Star Wars accessory set, which is the 40558 Clone Trooper Command Station, which includes 66 pieces and retails for $15 as well, and also releases on January 1st. And this one includes some pretty awesome figures, where you get the Clone Commander in the yellow armor, and then 2 normal Phase 1 Geonosis Clone Troopers, which look really awesome. I think the Command Station build is a pretty nice build, a little bit weaker than the turrets in the Hoth Trooper set, but I think the figures in this set are better. The little weapon stand is alright, but it's just filler, in my opinion. But yeah, that's going to be it for the set. Moving on to the next set, which is actually the LEGO Super Mario 71402, which is the Series 4 of the character packs. And these retail for $5 USD, and also release on January 1st. This is definitely one of the more diverse character packs that they've done for LEGO Super Mario, and they're always some of my favorite characters that we get. Some of my favorites in this one include the Penguin, which is actually not an enemy, but actually a helpful character, which would be pretty cool to see how that interacts with Mario. And I also really like the Bully, and I think that's just a really awesome build for it. It looks really nice, and it will definitely look awesome on display. And the rest of the figures are really awesome as well. They all will look good, and will be different and unique characters to add to the Mario course building system. The next set we're going to be looking at, which is the number 13 set on the list, and it's the LEGO City 60322, which is the 4 Plus race car. This includes 46 pieces, retails for $10 USD, and also releases on January 1st. And with this being a 4 Plus set, I wasn't expecting anything much from it, but this is actually one of the best looking cars we've gotten from LEGO City in a while. I really like that all the details that you see that would normally be stickers are actually prints, because it's a 4 Plus set. And the actual car just looks great, with the orange and the just nice little spoiler on the back. Looks pretty cool. The figures are also alright, with the green and white color scheme. Kind of wish that it matched more with the car, but it's alright. And then the little tool section and the trophy holder are just little filler side builds, which I don't really care all that much about. The next set, which is the number 12 set on the list, is another Minecraft set. And it is the 21178, the Fox Lodge, which includes 193 pieces and retails for $20 USD, where it releases on January 1st. And this is definitely the cutest set of this Minecraft wave. I love the curled up fox as the building, as well as the 3 fox pieces that we get. 2 regular foxes, 1 snowy fox. The fox girl minifigure is a little bit weird looking, but I think it definitely is fitting for this build. And getting another drown is always nice as well. I really like the inclusion of the berry bush and the diamond sword as well, which are pretty cool little side things to get with this set. The next set is actually another Super Mario set, and it is Super Mario 71400, which is the Big Urchin Beach Ride, and it includes 536 pieces and retails for $60 USD and releases on January 1st. This set is a little bit weird to me, but I think it's definitely interesting enough for me to be intrigued by it, where I would like to pick it up and see how easy it is to integrate into the larger horse building system, or if this is something more like the Bowser's Castle, where it's kind of its own separate playset, where you got to go through the bridge and then go to the Big Urchin and the little dolphin ride in the circle. But yeah, next set is another Super Mario set, which is the Super Mario 71398, the Dorys Beachfront, which includes 229 pieces and retails for $30 USD and releases on January 1st. And this set is one of my favorite Mario sets coming out this year, and it's actually my favorite Mario set. But I love the inclusion of the little number blocks, which came in the Toad Treasure Hunt set from the first wave. I like that being included in a cheaper set. And I really like the Dory build as well. It's just another unique, helpful character that we're getting that we haven't seen in Mario yet. Moving on to the number 9 set, breaking into the top 10, is the first and only LEGO Monkey Kid set on the list, which is the 80036, the City of the Lanterns, which has 2,187 pieces and retails for $150 USD and releases January 1st. This set is absolutely phenomenal. It's essentially a Monkey Kid modular, which I didn't think would be something I'd ever be saying, but is absolutely amazing. All the little details and just the different situations you can use it in either a city or on your own Monkey Kid display look really nice next to the big mechs. And I really like the inclusion of the little Lego store as well. Number 8 set on the list is another Star Wars set, which is the 75320 Snowtrooper Battle Pack, which includes 105 pieces and retails for $20 USD. And this set is what I would expect out of a $20 battle pack. 3 decent builds, one being a really awesome looking speeder bike, a big cannon, and then a little snowbank. 4 minifigures, which are all really awesome and detailed figures, especially that Scout Trooper. And yeah, I think with them having the $15 booster packs as well as the $20 battle pack, I think they're really feeling it out and seeing which one is going to sell better. And then whichever one does sell better is how battle packs are going to end up being in the future. And then moving on to the number 7 set, we have the modular building for this year, which is the 10297 Boutique Hotel, which includes 3,066 pieces and retails for $200 USD. And there's not much to say about this modular. I really like the unique shaping of it. I don't know if I'll be getting it anytime soon, but it is one that I would like to own one day. The next set on the list is the only Technic set, which is 42138, the Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, which has 544 pieces and retails for $50 USD, and comes out January 1st. And I've been wanting to get into Technic for a little while, and I think between this Mustang and the Batmobile set, I think one of those is going to be my first Technic set, and I'm really looking forward to getting it and building it up, because I know they are a lot more complicated, but again, with my engineering background, I think it'll be a little bit more fun to have a challenge with Lego building. Moving on, we have the Friends modular building at the number 5 spot, which is the 41704, the Main Street building, which has 1,682 pieces and retails for $150 USD. And like I said, this is pretty much just a Friends modular, where you get the 3 pretty awesome looking buildings that you can mix and match the pieces of around. Get a really awesome delivery van as well. And I know I'm not the biggest fan of the mini dolls, but you do get a ton of them in this set, which would be awesome to populate your Lego Friends city. Or in my case, use the building for my regular Lego city. Moving on, we have another Lego City set, which is the 60330, which is just called Hospital. And it includes 810 pieces and retails for $120 USD, which is pretty expensive for this set, I will admit. But I think with the detail that it has both on the exterior and the interior, I think that price point is definitely worth it. Where you get a really nice and unique ambulance build as well as a helicopter, and you get so many cool figures from the stunts line to just regular doctor figures, as well as a light brick, which is always pretty nice to include. The next set, which is number 3 on the list, is LEGO Marvel 10782, the Hulk vs. Rhino Truck Showdown, which includes 110 pieces and retails for $20 USD. And there's not much to say about this set. Most of the set actually kind of sucks, but what I'm really interested in and excited for is that Rhino figure, where it's our first time getting a true Rhino in Lego form. We did get the little mech suit a few years back, but it kind of sucked. So yeah, between the Rhino minifigure and the Hulk minifigure,
this makes it one of my most anticipated sets of the year. Moving on, we have my final Lego City set at the number 2 spot, and it is the 60326 Picnic in the Park, which includes 147 pieces. It retails for $20 USD. And this set is just such a cute little set for $20. You get a really nice tree build with a little park bench. You get a nice yellow bike with a trailer, as well as the little recycling park maintenance truck, which is really cool. And yeah, the little squirrel pieces that you get are also really unique and brand new for this year, which makes them even better. The figures in the set are nothing special, but again, just nice figures to help populate the city. And the final set on the list, at our number 1 spot, is actually a Marvel superhero set. And it is the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness Garganto Showdown set, which includes 264 pieces, retails for $30 USD. And this is definitely my most wanted set for this year. Definitely the set that or this part of the year rather, the set that I'm most hyped for. And between the awesome Doctor Strange figure, a new variant for Wong, and getting America Chavez for the first time, and the amazing build for the Gargantos, I think this set's going to be on everybody's list for their top January sets. So
yeah, let me know what you think of this list down below in the comments, and let me know what your top 25 sets are that come out on January 1st. Thank you all for watching. SuperBricks37, signing